Hello everyone, we're back with another edition of the Cooking Goth. I'm going to show you how to make the blueberry muffin cheesecake that I posted about earlier on Instagram. Unfortunately, Instagram only makes you or lets you post videos that are about a minute long, so this is going to be cut up. My brands that I use are Betty Crocker Philadelphia. I've used some Domino sugar. I used Great Value eggs. I used Great Value butter. We'll be right back in a second. For the crust, you'll need about 5 tablespoons of butter melted. You'll end up using a whole dozen of the Betty Crocker wild blueberry muffins, but you will need for the crust, you'll need 4 of the muffin tops and 12 of the muffin bottoms. What you'll do is you'll mash them up with your hands, and then you'll be mixing them in with the butter. Like here we are mashing it up more and mixing it in with the butter. Surprisingly, whenever I first did this, I thought it was going to be, it was going to be hard, it was going to burn, but it surprisingly did not. I've made this 2 other times before, I think. The first time was where the picture came from, and the second time I think I just made it because I really liked it a lot. I'm a big cheesecake fan, so I mean, of course I'm going to like it, but I always try to come up with random ideas. But just continue doing this until it's all flattened out. Okay, there you have it. That is all fixed. Next, what you'll need to do is mix all this together. You got 2 eggs. I used a Great Value. Philadelphia cream cheese, about 4 ounces of the blueberry, and 2 8-ounce packs of the Philadelphia original. You just put them in here with half a cup of sugar. I used Domino, and I used about 2 tablespoons full of sour cream. I use Philadelphia cream cheese for pretty much anything I use cream cheese for, because it is probably the best tasting I've ever had. I've used like off brands and stuff, and it's just it does not stack up to that. So what you're going to do is you're going to put everything in here except for the eggs. Also, I want to say, before you do any mixing, you should preheat your oven to 325, but if you don't, it really doesn't matter that much. You could go ahead and preheat it before you dump in the eggs. You mix everything together except for the eggs, and then you mix the eggs together. I don't know exactly why, but I've done it. I've mixed them before together all at once, and it didn't taste right. Every other recipe I've ever read says not to do that, and so far they've been right. The only thing that I've ever really thought was useless, you'll notice, is vanilla extract. You really don't need it for this, and it just doesn't really even make it taste any different. You're going to mix this together, and then you're going to dump it into the crust and then throw it in the oven. Look how beautiful this is already. I'd really love to eat it just like this, but there's eggs in it, and you could get salmonella poisoning, from what I hear. Yeah. Oh, also wanted to bring up the fact that the first time I ever made a cheesecake, it started to puff up, and it kind of looked like it was going to, go over the pan. Don't be alarmed, because it's going to puff up a bit, but whenever you take it out and put it in the refrigerator to chill, which you'll be chilling it for, I do it overnight. They say usually 3 hours, but I'm going to say you need more than that for it to really just thicken up and set. Don't be alarmed, because it settles back down. But yeah, after you're done mixing the eggs and you put it in here and you've... Okay, I got cut off. I don't know exactly where it cut me off at, but I just want to say, if it puffs up, don't worry about it. It's going to settle back down because you're going to be chilling it in your refrigerator for at least 4 to 5 hours, maybe more. I do it overnight. People say 3 hours, but if I've never made a cheesecake that, you could only set it for 3 hours in the refrigerator. You're going to have your oven preheated to 325, and you're going to throw it in there, and it's going to be about 45 minutes. And then you take it out, and then you chill it. But, I mean, this looks great already, but you can't eat it because it's got eggs in it, and you can get salmonella. But yeah, just go ahead after everything's mixed, throw it in the oven, 45 minutes, 325. Take it back out, and then set it in your refrigerator. I do it for overnight, and I'll show you the finished results tomorrow. But I know I said that I would get back to you guys tomorrow for the finished product, but I wanted to show you what I meant by the puffiness. It's this. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and toss it into your refrigerator, and it'll settle down, and it's going to look awesome. This just came out. I'm about to throw it in there. Stay tuned tomorrow because I'm going to show you the final product. Have a good night. See y'all later. Everyone, we're back with the cooking Goth, and this is the final product of the blueberry muffin cheesecake. I'm about to taste test it. I actually taste tested it last night whenever it was not all the way done, and it was still really good. So here we go. It's really good. It is great that it's now set up and cold. I used Duncan Hines blueberry filling for this. I'm going to go close up. Oh, that goodness. Here we go. Yes. It is awesome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel, or my Facebook page. Thank you. Bye.